Ready for tomorrow's exam, beta? See,
Ma'am,
this
day
we did.
after tomorrow.
Sorry, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we are starting with pre-boards, class 12th. So I got a bit confused.
Okay.
Tomorrow we are having exams for class 12th, no? But at this I did a little quickly with you, double circulation from here. If you remember this part we did slowly, the all the above part, this ECG wala thing. This I had rushed off. Let's do this part, double circulation. From here I did very quickly. I want you to do this part again with me so that if you have any doubts, I can help you in this. Double circulation. Chali beta. Start reading about double circulation.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, dear. Yes, beta. Double circulation is what we need to read very quickly because yesterday I just hurried up with this. So I thought I'll take this part again very quickly. Read quickly, I'll mark your attendance by the time. Raise your hands, those who've read. Those who finished reading double circulation part beta, please raise your hands. Aradhe has finished reading. Aradhe, you're done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, attendance also. Akash, are you there?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Ariba.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Aryan Raj?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Aryan Raj, let me take your attendance. Ayush Gupta? Akash? We already marked him present. Ayush Patel?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Mahi?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Mahi is there. Mansi?
Present, ma'am.
Mansi is also there. Prabha?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, dear. Pragya?
Present, ma'am.
Pragya. Shrishti?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Let me mark her present. Shrishti. Soham? Okay, Ayush Gupta. I now know that there's some problem in your mic. Got it, beta. Prabha, Shrishti. Soham is there. Soham and Soni, both are there. Soni? Not responding. Soni, what happened, beta? Soni Sharma.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, okay, beta. Uditi and Vedehi.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I hope I'm not missed out. Anyone?
Ma'am, Ritul present.
Ritul, you just joined na, beta. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Anshika also present.
Anshika is also just joined. So absentees, the Drishti is present. Harshita, she's not there. And Raghav is not there. Harshita, Raghav, Shimail, they are not there. And Ananya and Anshul Verma. What about this child, Anshul Verma? Does this child come for any classes? Anshul Verma, any?
No, ma'am.
No, na? I really need to find out about this child. He has attended a few classes, but after that, he is not coming for classes. Okay, bache, chaliye, let's revise very quickly. 10 marks will be completed after we finish revising this chapter. Our 10 marks would be done. Everybody is confident? Name the two types of circulation that you've just read about.
Pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation.
The circulation which is related to lungs is called
Pulmonary circulation.
pulmonary circulation. And when I say pulmonary circulation, I mean it's related to lungs. And what about the other one? Systemic?
Related to the body.
Body
Related to the body parts.
In pulmonary circulation, blood goes where for oxygenation?
Lungs.
And after it gets oxygenated, then where does it go?
Left atrium.
Left atrium. And what was happening in systemic one?
Ma'am, the blood.
The oxygenated corridor goes to all the network of arteries, then to arterioles, then to capillaries, and then to the tissues, and then it is deoxygenated is collected at the system of venules, then to veins, and then to vena cava, and then finally to the right atria.
Okay. Now let me ask you word to word from what you have read. The blood pumped by the right ventricle enters the dash artery.
Pulmonary artery.
Pulmonary artery.
artery.
Very good. And the blood pumped out by the left ventricle pumps blood into
Aorta.
and the dash blood pumped into the pulmonary artery is passed on to the lungs. Oxygenated or
Deoxygenated blood.
deoxygenated? Very good. So this is the deoxygenated blood. This is passed on to the lungs. Now next question. From the lungs, the oxygenated blood is carried by dash into the left atrium.
Pulmonary vein.
Pulmonary vein.
It is the
Pulmonary vein.
pulmonary vein. Very good. Next one, beta. Be ready for the next question. This circulation provides nutrients, oxygen, and other essential substance to tissues.
Systemic circulation.
Systemic circulation.
Systemic
Mhm.
circulation.
A unique vascular connection that exists between the digestive tract and the liver is called
Hepatic portal system.
Hepatic portal system.
hepatic portal system. Very good. The hepatic portal vein carries the blood from the intestine to the dash.
Liver.
Very
Liver.
good. From the intestine to the liver. A special coronary system of blood vessels is present in our body exclusively for the circulation of blood in and from
Intestine to liver.
what is the word we had used?
Coronary.
No. A special coronary system of blood vessels is present in our body exclusively for the circulation of blood to and from the dash musculature. Let me be more
Portal circulation.
Yes, from the cardiac musculature. Okay, so that was the last line where we got a bit stuck off. Otherwise, rest of the part you have prepared. See, beta, this last line. Special coronary system of blood vessels is present in a body exclusively for the circulation of blood to and from the cardiac musculature. So, children, I decided let's not have this. This is a diagram. We'll come to that later. Regulation of cardiac activity very quickly because I did these things in a hurry yesterday. I thought I'll take it again. At least 10 marks. You'll be confident after this chapter is done. 10 marks from all 4 chapters. Start reading regulation of cardiac activity. Done, beta? 2 hands raised. Never mind. Even if you take 3 minutes extra, I'm absolutely okay with it. Let's not waste time. You have come for the class. You should feel confident that yes, I could prepare this much for my exams when I went for the class. So take another 2 minutes, but be confident. All students are ready? I think most of us have done. And those who are still not feeling confident, after we discuss the questions beta, you'll surely feel more confident. So let us start doing it. Regulation of the cardiac activity. Let me hide this. 10 participants have already raised hands, so we can move further. Tell me this one, beta. These hormones increase the cardiac output.
Adrenal
Adrenal medullary hormones.
Medullary hormone.
adrenal medullary hormones.
Be very careful about the spelling of medullary. There are 2 L's in this, not a single L. So be careful when you do this. Next one, beta. These signals, listen carefully, these signals through the sympathetic nerves can increase the rate of heartbeat.
Neural signal.
Very good. Neural signals. Too good.
Neural
Next one, beta.
signals.
Because the activities of the heart are regulated intrinsically, we say that the human heart is dash regulated.
Myogenic.
Myogenic.
Auto-regulated.
Yes, Bache, listen to the question. I told you because the activities of the heart are regulated intrinsically. That is why the human heart is called auto-regulated. Next one. Because the human heart is made up of specialized nodal tissues, the human heart is called
Myogenic.
Myogenic heart.
is myogenic. Next one. A special neural center in the dash can moderate the cardiac function.
Medulla
Autonomic
oblongata.
Medulla oblongata. So you've got a special neural center in which part, which regulates this cardiac function?
Medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata.
Yes, remember this, okay? It's medulla oblongata. Next one now. The dash neural signals decrease the rate of heartbeat.
Parasympathetic.
Parasympathetic.
Sympathetic neural signals.
Parasympathetic are increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
Yes, please remember this. The parasympathetic neural signals, of course, they are a part of ANS only, but these signals, they decrease the rate of heartbeat. And what was increasing?
Sympathetic and adrenal medullary hormone.
Yes. the neural
Sympathetic
signals
nerves and adrenal medullary hormones.
I hope you all are clear about the syllabus, children. Apart from body fluids and circulation, which other 3 chapters are coming? Tell me once again.
Breathing and exchange of gases,
Breathing.
Yes.
control and coordination,
Chemical
Yes.
coordination.
And there's one more left.
transportation,
Respiration in plants, breathing and exchange of
Respiration.
hormones and body fluids.
Body fluids and circulation is 1. Breathing and exchange of gases is 2. Control and coordination is 3. I think there's some confusion in the 4th one. Tell me which is the 4th one.
Respiration.
Respiration.
Respiration in plants. Very good.
Plants.
Okay. Let us do about this particular disorder, that is hypertension. Read quickly about hypertension. Raise your hands once you finish reading. Very good. There's one more disorder, CAD, angina, and then you've got, sorry, uh, this you've done. Now read about these two, coronary artery disease and angina. Just this much, not the heart failure. Done, beta? Have you read about this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you have read about hypertension, you read about coronary artery disease, you read about angina, heart. Yes. Yesterday, I think Uditi had asked me a question regarding heart failure. Beta, what was your
Yes,
question, Uditi? What was that question?
ma'am, I
forgot
asked
only.
if cardiac arrest and heart attack were same things.
Okay. Beta, heart attack and cardiac arrest, there is a difference between both of them. There's a slight difference between both of them. I don't know much details, I will not go to, but little bit, of course, I can tell you. We've normally heard these terms, they look very different. There are normally three terms which are used, beta. One is heart attack, the other is cardiac arrest, and the third is heart failure. All these three things are very closely related to each other, but there is a difference in all the three terms. She's asked about two, I'm adding on the third one. Beta, one word is heart attack, second is heart failure, and the third is cardiac arrest. They look to be very similar, but there's a slight difference between both of them. See, when we say heart attack, it is basically that the blood flow to the heart is blocked now. Maybe there is a clotting or anything in the arteries, blockage or whatever, some or the other reason, blood is not reaching the heart. So basically, the main cause of heart attack is that the blood flow to the heart is blocked. Now we all know that oxygen is very essential for the heart. So if blood flow is blocked, obviously the oxygen is not reaching the heart. So what happens is muscles, they start to die off. The muscles, they become inactive, they start dying. So whenever there is a heart attack, immediately the person who has a heart attack should be rushed. The right word should be rushed so that the blood flow is sorted out. The first thing is the surgery. Immediately what is needed is the surgery in case of a heart attack. And why is the surgery needed, children? Tell me. I just told you the reason. Tell me, why is the surgery needed?
So that the blood reaches the heart.
To remove the population.
Yes, to remove whatever blocking or whatever clogging is there so that immediately the blood starts reaching the heart. And if blood will start reaching, the oxygen supply would be normal. One more thing we have generally observed in heart attack is that it's not that all of a sudden there are certain symptoms which come maybe a few hours before the person starts feeling uncomfortable. Sometimes even few days it is before the heart attack, a person feels restlessness, breathlessness, and all this is happening because the amount of oxygen which is reaching the heart has gone down. But remember, Bache, in such a case, heart is continuing to beat. Okay, the beating has not stopped in these days or in the week. The heartbeat is still continuing. There is only a blockage, so the oxygen rich blood is not reaching. ये नहीं है कि एकदम से आ गया and there are no symptoms. That doesn't happen. Surely there are some symptoms. That is a different thing that the patient is able to identify or not. Sometimes we feel it is overrating. I have seen some cases where people felt it is acidity. Because of that, they are having this uneasiness. And it was a cause of what? It was actually a major heart attack. So got the reason of heart attack, children?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the word which is written on the screen, is it heart attack?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It is not heart attack. Okay. Heart attack, if you have understood, I think you must have got clear that what is written on the screen is not the same. Even beta, the symptoms are not same. Some people have chest pain, some have breathlessness, and at times some people they just feel tired. Even for a week, it may be a week or 2 weeks, धीरे धीरे they start feeling low energy, tired, and पता ही नहीं चलता है that what is happening. One more thing about heart attack to identify is कि अगर pain होगा तो वो हमेशा middle of the chest में start होगा. So if there is any patient around who has got a heart attack, how will you make out that the person is suffering from heart attack? Because the pain will start exactly from the middle of the chest and then it will go back to, then immediately it will start spreading. वो कहीं भी चला जाएगा, arms में भी चला जाता है, back में भी चला जाएगा. And the latest thing which is observed in medical science is that this pain is reaching the jaws also. So this is another latest symptom which has been added for heart attacks here. Normally the pain will start in the center of the chest area, then it will go to arms, it will go to back. And the recent thing which I've told you is what? Severe pain in which part? This is something very recent observed by doctors. What is it?
Jaws.
Jaws. And one more common symptom which is observed is pain in stomach. This is the reason why I was telling you that people take it as indigestion or acidity. So the pain is in the stomach as well. So all these symptoms are related to what we call as heart attack. There is a slight difference. Now let me move on very quickly to cardiac arrest. Beta, in cardiac arrest, the heart stops beating. The first and the major difference. I told you in heart attack, immediately heart doesn't stop beating. Heart is still beating, oxygen is not reached. But in cardiac arrest, what is happening? What stops beating?
Heart.
Yes.
Heart.
So if we compare both of them, heart attack basically किससे related है बेटा? Blood circulation का problem है. But cardiac arrest जो है, it is a electrical problem जहाँ पे heart की beating, heart के rhythm में कुछ problem आ गया है. Okay? Remember, most of the heart attacks do not lead to cardiac arrests. Did you understand my sentence? Most of the heart attacks do not lead to cardiac arrest. मतलब, can anybody tell me?
Ma'am, in cardiac arrest, the heart immediately stops beating. But in cardiac arrest, but in heart attack, beating is still there, but there is a problem in the circulation because of coagulation. So
Very
when
good.
there is a heart attack, it does not, it did not mean that the heart is stopped beating.
Very good, children. Okay. See, this is a difference basically. But normally, अगर cardiac arrest होगा, तो heart attack तो obviously it's a very common fact कि वो तो होगा ही होगा. It's very common. That will certainly happen. So main difference between both of them is कि वहाँ immediately the heart is not stop beating, but here in cardiac arrest it stops beating. देखो बेटा, ये जो cardiac arrest है, it is a medical emergency. ऐसा नहीं है कि पहले कोई सीरियस डिजीज है या कोई हार्ट की प्रॉब्लम चल रही है तभी होगा. ओके, वेरी फ्यू पीपल हैव सिम्टम्स रिगार्डिंग दिस, अदरवाइज ये नॉर्मली अचानक भी हो जाता है. इट इज नॉट ऑलवेज कि सम सिम्टम्स विल बी देयर, बट वहां पे देयर मे बी सिम्टम्स बिकॉज रेस्टलेसनेस स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि ऑक्सीजन एकदम जाना बंद हो जाएगा, थोड़ा कम होएगा, फिर और कम होएगा, फिर और कम होएगा. सो सिम्टम्स जनरली कम. So remember, heart attack is a circulation basically related problem. It is related to circulation. But cardiac arrest, it is some disturbance in the heart rhythm वाला part. अब heart बेटा अगर beat करना बंद कर देगा तो क्या होगा? जितने भी बाकी parts हैं, your brain, other organs, lungs, they will not get the blood. Will they get blood if the heart stops working?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Brain will also not get, other organ, nobody is going to get blood. And if they'll not get blood, that means oxygen is not going to reach these major organs of the body. Oxygen is not going to reach because blood is not reaching. So cardiac arrest leads to death within minutes. Surgery का भी time नहीं मिलता है. It leads to immediate death. The reason is very simple, because heart has stopped working at एकदम से, it has simply stopped. Because it has stopped, it is not pumping blood. If it is not pumping blood, blood is not even reaching your lungs. It is not reaching lungs. So lungs को ही oxygen नहीं मिल रहा है. Brain is not getting, brain dead हो जाएगा. So this generally leads to immediate death. Normally बेटा इसका एक ही symptom जो normally देखा गया है, that is loss of consciousness. It's because as soon as a person faints, within seconds, the person becomes unresponsive. I mean, हम जिसको नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं कि फेंट हो जाना, एकदम से फेंट हो जाते हैं, रिस्पॉन्स बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाता है, जीरो हो जाता है, ब्रेन डेड हो जाता है, ऑक्सीजन इज नॉट रीचिंग, ब्रेथलेसनेस बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है बिकॉज ऑक्सीजन इज नॉट रीचिंग लंग्स ऑल्सो. सो दिस इज वन मोर थिंग विच वी हैव डन. This was which one I told you?
Cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest.
What is shared on your screen is neither heart attack nor cardiac arrest. It is the third one. Which is the third one?
Heart
Heart
failure.
failure.
Now let's understand what is heart failure. ये कब होता है बेटा? When the heart muscles, they fail to pump the amount of blood which a body is needed, then this is what we call as a heart failure. So there is some problem in the working of the muscles of the heart. If the muscles of the heart are not working properly, क्या होगा बेटा? ब्लड पंप तो करेगा बट उतना नहीं करेगा जितना बॉडी का रिक्वायरमेंट है. तो सबसे मेन बात ये है कि हार्ट फेलियर इज अ वेरी लॉन्ग टर्म कंडीशन. इट्स अ लॉन्ग टर्म कंडीशन बिकॉज मसल्स में डिफॉर्मिटी आ गया है तो वो चलता रहता है. इट इज नॉर्मली सडनली कभी नहीं होता है ये. नॉर्मली पीपल हु हैव हार्ट फेलियर कंडीशंस, इसमें मेन प्रॉब्लम यही होती है द हार्ट इज नॉट पंपिंग द ब्लड नॉर्मली. If the normal pumping of blood is not happening, तो जितने भी आपका हार्मोन सिस्टम है या आपका नर्वस सिस्टम है, they will have to compensate for the lack of the blood. कैसे compensate करेंगे बेटा lack of blood के लिए? आपको बताते हैं ये. They raise the blood pressure. Okay? What will these organs do? Try and understand heart के muscles are not working properly. If the heart muscles are not working properly, the hormones in the body and the nervous system, वो लोग कोशिश करेंगे इसको compensate करने के लिए. कैसे compensate करेंगे? By raising the blood pressure of the body. And how will the blood pressure be raised by the body? Heartbeat fast हो जाएगा. Okay? अगर heartbeat fast होगा, एक तो ये तरीका होता है, increasing the blood pressure of the body. What could be the second one? Holding on to salt and water. सॉल्ट लेवल, वाटर लेवल बढ़ा दिया जाए तो ऑब्वियसली बीपी हाई हो जाएगा. फ्लूइड अमाउंट व्हेन इट विल रेज, देन द अमाउंट ऑफ ब्लड प्रेशर आल्सो विल बी रेज्ड. सो सच काइंड ऑफ फेलियर्स आर व्हाट वी कॉल एज हार्ट फेलियर्स. शुरू में मेरा कोई सिम्टम्स एज सच दिखाई नहीं देते इन हार्ट फेलियर्स. नॉर्मली आप देखोगे कि वेट गेन स्टार्ट हो जाता है. व्हाई डू यू थिंक वेट गेन होता है? हार्ट फेलियर में वेट गेन क्यों होता होगा? कैन यू गेस?
Ma'am, because there will be indigestion, all the body parts will not function properly and will not digest different.
Yes बेटा, the body starts holding on to salt and water. जितना normal loss होना चाहिए salt and water का वो नहीं होता है. Body starts holding it on because high amount of salt रहेगा तो BP high रहेगा. BP high रहेगा तो blood का pressure high रहेगा. This is a disaster management done by the hormones of the body. So normally एक जो सिम्टम दिखाई देता है वो यही है कि इट इज एन एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी वेट जो है वो पुट ऑन हो जाता है. एंड स्लीपलेसनेस इन ओल्ड पीपल वी हैव सीन एट टाइम. नॉर्मल यही होता है बेटा. एंड आप ये भी देखोगे कि यूरिनेशन एट नाइट बहुत ज्यादा होता है. वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सिम्टम इज यूरिनेशन, एक्सेस यूरिनेशन एट नाइट. A person has to go to urinate after 1 hour, 1.5 hours, even at night time. Because I just told you body starts retaining what? Water and salt. So water and salt amount बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है बॉडी में. इतना ज्यादा that the person when he is not working, when he is not in an active state, he is sleeping. So that excess of liquid the body is not able to hold. In some cases skin में भी थोड़ा सा कलर डिफरेंस आता है. समथिंग ब्लू कलर जैसा आ जाता है. एंड कई बार तो अस्थमा से भी रिलेटेड होता है. लोगों को लगता है कि दिस इज अस्थमा और हार्ट फेलियर. दिस लॉट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन. लेट्स रीड अबाउट हार्ट फेलियर. Heart failure means the state of heart when it is not pumping blood effectively. And why is it not pumping blood? I just told you the reason. Tell me. What is the problem?
Because of the failure.
Because heart muscles.
Exactly, because of the heart muscles. Beta, ये जो term है, it is sometimes called as congestive heart failure because of the congestion of the lungs is one of the main symptom of this disease. That is why it is called as which heart failure?
Congestive heart.
Congestive heart failure.
Heart failure.
Congestive because there is congestion in the lungs area. Congestion basically water amount, salt amount, excess deposition हो जाता है. So there is a lot of congestion in the heart failure is not the same as cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest, you just know when the heart stops beating, or heart attack when the heart muscles is suddenly damaged by an inadequate blood supply. Clear? We did 3 terms. Heart attack, cardiac arrest, and which is the third one?
Heart failure.
Heart failure. Okay, for exams only heart failure. Fine. Let me 2 questions from here now. When I talk about the blood pressure normal level, beta, what is it?
120 to 80.
120 by 80 mmHg.
Yes. What is Hg here?
Mercury.
Mercury.
Very good. Very good. Achha, tell me now next question. If repeated checks of blood pressure of an individual is 140 by 90, then it shows
Hypertension.
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 high blood pressure leads to heart diseases which affect vital organs like dash and dash.
Brain and kidney.
And kidney.
Brain
Yes,
and
beta.
kidney.
Brain and kidney. What is the full form of CAD?
Coronary artery disease.
Coronary.
Disease.
Yes. CAD is also called as the other name?
Coronary
artery disease.
No. The other name. Coronary artery disease is often referred to as...
Erythrosclerosis.
Yes. Come on, everyone.
Atherosclerosis.
Atherosclerosis. Fine. Let's move on to the next one. In CAD is caused by the deposition of calcium, fat, and dash, which makes the lumen of arteries narrower.
Cholesterol.
And fibrosing.
Angina is also called as...
Angina pectoris.
Angina.
Angina pectoris.
Very good. Angina pectoris. A symptom of acute chest pain appears when not enough oxygen is reaching the heart muscle. What is this chest pain called?
Angina.
Angina. It can occur in men and women of any age, but it is more common among which people?
Middle-aged and
Middle-aged people.
Okay, next one. What is the condition when the state of heart, when it is not pumping blood effectively enough to meet the needs of the body?
Heart failure.
Heart failure.
Congestive heart failure is called so because there is congestion of dash. Which organ?
Lungs.
Lungs.
Name the disorder when the heart stops